Elrufai seeks explanation from NSA Nuhu Ribadu over alleged importation of odorless poison from Poland. Odorless poison. From Kaduna State Governor Nasir Elrufai has written to the office of the National Security Advisor seeking clarification over the alleged procurement of a toxic chemical substance, thallium sulfate, reportedly by the office of the National Security Advisor. In a letter addressed to the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu at the office of the National Security Advisor, Abuja, dated January 30, 2026 and received on February 11, 2026 by ONSA, Elrufai said he was acting as a concerned citizen in requesting details about what he described as the procurement of approximately 10 kg of thallium sulfate, allegedly sourced from a supplier in Poland. According to Science Direct, thallium sulfate is a highly toxic, tasteless, odorless, and colorless crystalline powder, historically used as a potent rodenticide and insecticide. Due to extreme toxicity with a human fatal dose as low as 8 to 12 kg, it is tightly restricted or banned in many countries. It mimics potassium in the body, causing serious nervous system damage, hair loss, and potential death. The letter titled Request for Clarification on the Procurement of Thallium Sulfate raised a number of questions about the purpose, regulatory compliance, and safety arrangements surrounding the reported acquisition. I'm writing as a concerned citizen to seek clarification and reassurance regarding information available to the political opposition leadership about the procurement of approximately 10 kg of thallium sulfate by the Office of the National Security Advisor, reportedly from a supplier in Poland, Elrufai wrote. Highlighting the hazardous nature of the substance, he noted, given that thallium salts are highly toxic and highly controlled substances, I believe it is important for public safety, democratic accountability, and for maintaining public trust to confirm the following details. He then listed 6 specific areas where he sought clarification: the intended purpose and the end use of the imported thallium sulfate, the supplier identity and whether the material was imported under an existing chemical or defense permit, the total quantity and specific form or concentration being procured or already procured, the storage and security arrangement for the material upon arrival, the regulatory oversight and coordination in place with NAFDAC, NCDC, and relevant public health and environmental agencies, whether any public health risk assessment or hazard mitigation plans have been developed, given the compound's extreme toxicity. Now, what do they want to do with that kind of chemical? Elrufai emphasized that his inquiry was not intended to inflame tension, but to ensure due process and transparency. I want to stress that this inquiry is made in good faith solely to ensure that due process, safety standards, and transparency are observed. Public confidence in the integrity of national institutions is strengthened when potential risks are openly addressed and managed, he stated. He further requested continued engagement from the National Security Advisor's office, writing, if possible, I would appreciate a response or a point of contact within your office for further engagement to reassure those of us that are Nigerian citizens in opposition. For transparency, Elrufai said he copied the correspondence of the Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, and the Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as well as the National Chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, and the People's Democratic Party, PDP. His inquiry comes amidst claims that the National Security Advisor, Ribadu, ordered his arrest, leading to a recent altercation at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. It also comes amid mixed reactions after Elrufai claimed that an individual had tapped the NSA's phone and confirmed Ribadu's involvement in the attempt to have him arrested. How is Rufai really getting all this information though? Like, where is he getting all this information from? Now, but he says odorless poison to Bible or what exactly? This movie carry action scene. and it go long. Abaja says it's like this phone tapping get as a baby Christian would say, God puts confusion in their camp and scatter them. This is what we meant. Let's keep praying, Sha. Tom Allen says, the case of before you investigate my statement on tapping your phone, make I open your own can of worms. You go first try to cover your own can of worms before you go continue the investigation. Elrufai knows quite a lot about the NSA's office. I think so. Like, he has really tapped and he has heard a lot of secrets. So now exposing season we did like this. At Emmanuel says the game has begun. Early secrets will be opened. Princess says the battle line has been drawn. I know that Elrufai knows most of their secrets. Ali says if you enter hand tomorrow Monday, you will explain tire. Now there you go do fasting. Ribadu says first time hearing this, you should import the one which has odor and avoid the odorless. See this one. I for like stop waiting in my mind, but I never been any case before. He says the NSA has to open up that office for investigation. Valentine said with his confidence, I knew he had a lot to talk about. June also says, which one is odorless poison? Poison that you will not smell. Abi. Because it's a chemical, some chemicals do smell, but I don't know, Sha. Now they play with Elrufai that I knew in Article House since 1993. He's a game master and nothing they shake him. Baba Sarki says, if a blind man challenges you on stone throwing fight, know that he's in possession of enough stones. Okay, Kalu says the storyline is getting in their boski. Arise and put confusion in their midst. Yes, so. Clement Garba says, if you want to fight the Napoleon, my advice, don't stay in a glass house. Yes. Abupe says, this Elrufai na strong man, small body, everybody can't defeat him. Everybody says, call me any name, but I've always wanted to see T-Pain and Elrufai fight because I know, say, secrets go fall out, no be small. Abba Favor says, I beg Google supply free popcorn. TJ says, no, I truly believe, say, the man tapped that man's phone. Now, them will be the French, they watch the Nollywood movie titled Power Fight Power. When Kanu said Tinubu will be the last president of Nigeria, even COVID was imported. It is well. I wanted to comment, but I remember that my lawyer has never won any case. Okay, now. Frederick says, Master of Int'L has spoken. Gabra Madugu says, when two friends become an enemy, their secrets will be available. If Mao decides to eat Ghana pepper, the anus has no option than to bear the consequences. I'm telling you, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.